Hello Vorthos and Male Commander players, I'm Prospo and I welcome you to EDH Scout. Today we'll upgrade the Vampiric Bloodline Vampire Tribal pre-constructed deck. As always we care about the tribal flavor, so we'll upgrade this deck with this goal in mind. Hope you enjoy! The Vampiric Bloodline pre-constructed commander deck is Vampire's tribal deck led by Strefan, Maurer Progenitor. He is a 4-mana 3/2 vampire noble with flying. He is in Rakdos colors and his abilities lead to an interesting strategy. We have to make sure that we deal damage to our opponents during our turn in order to create as many blood tokens as possible. Then we'll use these blood tokens to cheat powerful and expensive vampires into play with Strefan's second ability. This upgrade will focus on these strategies without compromising the vampire's tribal flavor. In the pre-constructed deck there are total 15 non-vampire cards that we will swap. The land count is good at 37 and there are 7 mana rocks. There are also 3 vampire cards with low flavor that not help very much our strategy, which we'll exchange with more flavorful cards. Let's get into it. First we'll change Loreen the Diversion with Vampire Socialite. She cares about your opponents taking damage and pumps all of your vampires. Next change will be the powerful Demon Shadow Grey's Archfiend with the cheaper Westgate Regent. This vampire can grow really big with +1/+1 counters if you manage to cheat him into play with Strefan and deal damage to an opponent the turn you put him into play. We will remove Predator's Hour and add Florian Voldaren Sire instead. He has a similar card draw ability that it is repeatable. We will add Sorin the Mirthless instead of Ancient Engraving at the 4-drop slot. His first ability is a card draw ability, but he has the versatility to create vampire tokens as well. Night's Whisper will give its place to the Pointed Discussion for the same effect for 1 more mana, but 1 more blood token. Damnable Pact will be changed with Wedding Security. He interacts with the blood tokens and can potentially be a repeatable card draw engine. Falkenath Spitfighter will replace the Underworld Connections for more card draw. We will use the powerful removal Go for the Throat from the previous Undead Unleashed reconstructed deck instead of the Feed the Swarm. Avacyn's Judgment will be replaced with a Flavorful Voldaren Ambusher as a creature or planeswalker removal. The versatile Rakdos Charm will be replaced by Callous Bloodmage for similar Graveyard Head ability. Vandal Blast is really powerful, but has a goblin in the art. We will change it with a new upgrade with this vampire in the art. Blasphemous Act will give its place to the weaker but definitely more flavorful Vampire's Vengeance. Let's change the Molten Echoes with the all-time favorite Exquisite Blood. Mob Rule will be replaced with Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Last non-vampire card is Sweetfoot Boots. Even though it is a really useful card in EDH, we will change it to Voldaren Epicure. It is a vampire 1-drop that fits perfectly with our theme, as it creates a blood token and deals damage to its opponent when it TBs. Next we'll change some vampire cards with low flavor, with others that are more flavorful and fit to our strategy. Imposing Grandeur will give its place to Olivia's Attendants, a scary difficult to block blood token creating vampire. Sinister Vals will be replaced with Anze, Maid of Dishonor, in order to create even more blood tokens and cause your opponents to lose life. Instead of turning our blood tokens to equipment with Arterial Alchemy, Vampire Spawn will cause our opponents to lose life and trigger Strefan. 2 final changes in the deck will be the replacement of Temple of the False God with a newly printed Voltaren Estate, a blood-creating vampire tribal land. And Unstable Obelisk will be replaced with Marshland Broadcaster, an insane value-generating vampire. Let's look at the game-winning combo that we added in the deck. The combo requires both Exquisite Blood and Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose on the battlefield. Then you have to have a way to gain life. When you gain life, Vito triggers, causing target opponent to lose life equal to the amount of life gained. This caused Exquisite Blood to trigger, gaining life equal to the amount of life the opponent lost. This causes Vito to trigger again, and the process repeats itself infinite times, causing your opponents to lose all of their life and wins you the game. The same infinite loop can start from Exquisite Blood's trigger caused by an opponent losing life instead. This was our Vampire Tribal Flavorful upgrade for the Vampiric Bloodline pre-constructed EDH commander deck. We added total 20 new flavorful cards and removed all of the non-vampire cards from the deck. We spent a bit less than $65 and added 247 flavor points. Hope you enjoyed this video and agree with the picks. Let me know in the comments below if you would have changed something else. Please like, share and subscribe. See you soon with more EDH Tribal Flavorful Tech Techs.